So a quick disclaimer before you watch this video. If you are thinking of driving across Canada, I definitely recommend not doing it between October and April. This was a very long and stressful drive, honestly quite dangerous. So definitely not recommended. You'll see why when you watch the video. Enjoy. Now we're heading from here, Medicine Hat. You can take the U-Haul, as you can see, very cramped, but it should be fine, to Regina, which is sort of like one of the cities in Saskatchewan. I think it's like 6 hours maybe from here to there. So let's go. So we are now in pretty much the middle of nowhere. It's super windy, a lot of cars, but basically middle of Saskatchewan. Where are we? Near Chaplin, apparently. And yeah, so far so good. There is a bit of a snowstorm ahead, so we will see how we go, but not much choice. But yeah, I'll take you around. Not a lot going on. Pretty much like this for quite a fair while.
They keep me going in eternity.
So we're stuck behind a plow just because of the snow. It's not even that bad, but I guess, you know, the plow's in front of us, so it could have been worse. Which just means we have to sit here driving like 30 under the speed limit for however long that plow's going to stay on the road for, probably at least another 20 minutes or so, but hey, at least the scenery's nice. Oh wait. Hey, the sun's out. That's nice. That is ice. But she's doing a good job. We're heading to Thunder Bay today, hopefully. Downside is everywhere from Winnipeg to Thunder Bay got like 10 to 15 centimeters of snow last night. So this is fully dependent on the plows clearing the road ahead by the time we get there. Winnipeg's about 5 hours away at normal speed. So probably 7 hours for us. Fingers crossed. Cool, sit rep. So we have been driving for like 5 kilometers an hour now for the past half an hour or so. We're like 10K from the border to Manitoba, where all reports suggest the roads are better, but who knows? Currently, that is like ice. So think like ice rink and skating. That's kind of what we're on right now. So very slow going. But keep you on your toes.
Can you hear the words I'm saying?
Over to take a quick break. As you can see, baby, over there, the roads are actually really, really good right now, which is so nice because the roads have kind of been like this, like the whole way, and it's like just like so. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to have like some stable ground for a bit. We got like 8 hours or so to get to where we want to go to, which is Thunder Bay, which is in Ontario, which the roads will be much nicer there. So quite a big day still to go, but if the roads stay where they are. Alright, so we're nearly through Manitoba. We're going to pass into Ontario in the next 10-15 minutes. Manitoba was so much easier to drive through than Saskatchewan. Pretty much clear roads the whole way, which was just so nice considering like how bad Saskatchewan was. Like I had never seen conditions like that. Thankfully, I didn't have to drive. Taylor did all that, but because she is way more experienced, it just made sense. Like I would have made it way worse. And yeah, you know, Manitoba was all right. It is a little boring because it's very flat. Fun fact though, Manitoba is actually the capital for polar bears in the world in terms of like just their population. Not a lot of people know that. I didn't even really know that. But yeah, that is where the majority of polar bears are, which is Manitoba. Nowhere near where we were driving, way further north. But yeah, something cool to think about. And Ontario should be smooth sailing the whole way, which we are so looking forward to. It'd be nice to be able to wake up in the morning and not worry about driving like we had to this morning.
I wanna hold you down.
Didn't quite make it to Thunder Bay last night. It was just too dark and too hard to drive, so should be there in about an hour. And then I think actually today we might actually make our first pre-planned stop in Sault Ste. Marie, so that'll be fun. Alright, so that behind me there, that is Lake Superior. It is one of the largest lakes in the world. And we're going to be driving around it for the next 8 hours, just because that's how big it is. It's almost like an ocean. Obviously it's a little snowy, so it's pretty hard to see. It is also, fun fact, one of 250,000 lakes in Ontario, which is absolutely crazy. It's like 20% of the world's fresh water source, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm going to drive around that for the next 8 hours and be in Sault Ste. Marie by night.